Should we put you in the middle?
Yes.
Okay.
And it pains me greatly to see the cavalier attitude that this administration is showing toward that agreement, which did put a lid on Iran's nuclear program. Did it end all of Iran's bad behavior? No, it did not. But I would rather deal with their bad behavior while stopping their centrifuges than trying to deal with their bad behavior while the centrifuges are spinning in underground, undisclosed facilities, which is what was happening when we started. And then,
but as Hillary said, one of the most important things, too, was a reset with Russia. And
Putin is very much attempting to reconstitute the power of Russia along its borders in Europe and Central Asia. And the idea that we would not stand up to him only encourages him. And in my book, What Happened, I have a whole chapter on Russia because we are only at the beginning of understanding what the Russians did to affect our elections. And it's the first time we've had an adversary attack us that we have not responded.
This most hospitable space for like-minded organizations like IMER.
The Congress passed overwhelmingly new sanctions on Russia and Putin's cronies, a lot of the oligarchs and others who do his bidding. And the Congress passed it, sort of forcing the president to sign it, but he hasn't implemented it. So what's the lesson from that? The lesson is you can get away with attacking America, sowing discord and divisiveness, affecting our election, and this president and administration are not going to hold you accountable. That's very, very dangerous.
Let me go to October of last year.
I would have an intensive diplomatic effort going, and, the Chinese do not want to see Japan remilitarize, but Japan has had 2 missiles fly over it, and they're going to have to take some steps to defend themselves. China didn't like it when we said in the prior administration and Obama administration that we were going to send missile defense to South Korea. The Chinese didn't like that. My response to them is, well, if you don't like it, then help us solve the problem, but you can't expect the South Koreans not to defend themselves.
Right now, I think, and I think most people think, that we have...
So I would start a negotiating effort, and I would just be incredibly determined and patient and not leave until we got everybody at the table and everybody got to vent and everybody got to carry on, and just do everything I could to try to, limit their development of missiles, because having nuclear tests is one thing. Having a miniaturized warhead that can fit on an ICBM, all bets are off, because it can get to Hawaii and it can get to the west coast of the United States. And that's why we need calm, steady thinking and not overreacting. So that's...